Hello, my name is Marvin Joseph from Cum Laude Marketing, and I'm currently doing a screencast for Delta Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Huh? Last time we spoke, Mr. Delta, I've been told you've been burned by a lot of previous marketers who didn't show you any value, and hopefully we could, definitely change that today and change your mind against using a marketer. So, first things I want to show you is your website, which is linked here on your Google business page. We click that, and it seems to not, the domain does not work. You probably either canceled the membership for the domain, but however, that is a problem. Um, let's see here. Okay. All right. So when we look up Delta Plumbing and Cooling, we notice your website is orange on the first page, except they are on the online directories. We call those NAPs, name, address, and phone numbers, which are a good place you want to be on. You're on some pretty reputable directories like Yellow Pages, Foursquare, and MapQuest, which is pretty good. As far as your Google business profile, a couple things we want to fix here. We would like to add a services location in your bio, as well as a service areas in your bio, which will be very beneficial to helping potential customers find your business and services. In terms of Google Business Management, let's see here. I think it's really doing you a disservice by not answering these comments. I know it's been a while since you had a recent comment, but it would help just to address some of these comments to not only to help your reputation, but to fight for yourself in a sense. Your online reputation is everything. So when people talk bad about your company, that reflects negatively towards the perception of others. So I would highly recommend you replying to those comments. As far as let's see the photos of your Google business profile, um, we could probably add a few more photos. Google really rewards Google business profiles that have 10 or more photos, so we could easily add 10 more photos here to definitely help your profile pop. Now let's talk about citations. This is a free tool you could use. It's called White Sparks. This is what I use. This is the free version, so it's pretty limited here. But this is what I use to help find how many citations your competitors have. And for example, Clarkstown Heating and Air Conditioning in Pearl River has 23 citations so far, which is very beatable. Again, those citations would be online directories such as Facebook, BBB, Angie's List, ny.gov, Yelp.com, Yellow Pages, and so on. We could definitely beat those. All we need is to double this amount of citations for you to be listed on the top page of Google business profiles. And now, in terms of websites and why websites are important, for example, this is Clarkstown HVAC. They're, this is one of your main competitors, and for a good reason. Their website has a lot of information and a lot of words per section. Their homepage alone has about 1,200 words. I believe so. We could actually double check that. Go to word counter here. Yes, they have 1,188 words. Well, for on just on their first page alone, which is pretty good. Uh, what we want to do is get you about 1,500 words or more on the first page. Google loves content, so the more content you have, the better. So that we could discuss about your website design further on, but this is pretty much a good example of what your website could look like. The drop down bar with all the services, products if you sell any, financing, knowledge center, the about us, a pretty decent website, but definitely beatable. Now, if we come over here, we can see this is a free tool you could use as well, just to, if you want to do your own due diligence. This is Clarkstown HVAC looking up the competition once again. They are currently getting 847 uh, traffic. So those are monthly people that are visiting their websites every month, 847. Uh, Then they're ranking for 4,092 keywords, and keywords are going to be very important here in terms of getting you ranked on Google's first page. Again, we could discuss that in a later time. Let's check the domain overview. Okay. So they currently have about 694 backlinks of going back to their business. And what a backlink is pretty much a reputable blog or online directory that discuss about like the top 10 AJAC companies in Rockland. I don't know if you've seen articles like that online, but you want to be on those articles. Reason why is because not only do they have the so a large amount of traffic coming and looking up those uh, companies, but they're also reputable, which will help you, gain more credibility in terms of when clients find you and on their blog, they know who is pretty much legit. So we want to get as much backlinks as a double our competitor. So you see, they have 694. We would want double the amount of backlinks to make sure we beat them and dominate them online and have a stronger, higher presence. Now, if we look at HVAC Rockland County, just for example, you're not on the first Google business page right here. This is the organic Google business page listings. And this right here is something new that Google made. This is for verified Google business owners who are, as you can see here, it's sponsors. So they're paying for themselves to be put on this first page here on Google. But what we really want is to be organically here on the business profile page in terms of the service areas. So now if we look in this page here, this is some of your competition. We have Bruni and Kamsky, Clarkstown and Heating and Air Conditioning, Gold Medal Service. And if we keep scrolling here, we might be able to see you. Let me see. No, you're not even in the first page, which is probably there's a reason why you need help online. We definitely want to get you on that first page. Again, the core value of getting on the first page of the map packs are names, address, and phone numbers, which is getting on those online directories, which is pretty easy. Um, yeah. So we got to get you a website. Make sure we are number one, get you a website. Number two, make sure you're on these online directories. And three, make sure we are getting as much backlinks as your competitors. Those are the three main ways we can improve your online presence and help make a change in your business. Thank you for taking the time to listen to me today. And I hope this was informative, and I hope to hear from you soon. Thank you.